Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the opportunity to share some thoughts with you today. Each of us has an invisible boundary of space where we feel safe, in control, and unchallenged. This is our comfort zone, a place that offers familiarity and security. It's natural to want to stay there, but growth, transformation, and the extraordinary lie just beyond its borders. Leaving the comfort zone isn't about abandoning what makes you feel secure. It's about expanding that space step by step to embrace new possibilities. It's the courage to take risks, make mistakes, and face uncertainty head on. Think about some of the greatest achievements in history. They didn't happen because someone chose the easiest path. They happened because someone dared to face discomfort and ventured into the unknown. The first step might be intimidating. You may question your abilities, doubt your decisions, or fear failure. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the journey toward it. Each misstep teaches a lesson, and each challenge builds resilience. In fact, the moments that test us most often shape us in the most profound ways. When you leave your comfort zone, you discover more about yourself than you ever thought possible. You uncover talents you didn't know you had, strengths you didn't believe existed, and a sense of confidence that grows with every challenge you overcome. Consider the excitement of trying something new. It could be learning a skill, speaking to someone from a different background, or pursuing a goal that seems out of reach. The initial uncertainty is often outweighed by the reward of growth, knowledge, and self-discovery. Leaving the comfort zone isn't about being reckless. It's about being brave. It's about saying yes to opportunities that scare you a little, but excite you a lot. It's about stretching your limits and redefining what's possible in your life. So I challenge you to take that step. It doesn't have to be big or dramatic. Even small actions can lead to significant change. Start today. Try something you've been avoiding. Take on a project that intimidates you. Speak up when you'd usually stay silent. Growth begins at the edge of comfort. And when you embrace that edge, you don't just change your world, you expand it. Fear is a universal experience. Every single one of us feels it at some point. It shows up in different forms: fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But here's the truth. Fear is not a sign that you should stop. Fear is a signal that you're stepping into something meaningful, something that could transform your life if you let it. Think about the times when fear has held you back. Maybe you didn't take that chance, didn't speak up when you had something valuable to say, or didn't pursue an opportunity that could have changed everything. What was the real cost of staying in your comfort zone? Fear tries to protect you, but often it protects you from growth, success, and discovering your true potential. Now, let me be clear, courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is feeling that fear and choosing to move forward anyway. It's about standing in the face of uncertainty and saying, I will not let this stop me. Fear might be loud, but it's not stronger than you. The key is to act despite the fear, not wait for it to disappear, because most of the time it won't. Let's talk about why facing fear is so powerful. When you confront it, something remarkable happens. The thing that seems so terrifying starts to lose its grip on you. The mountain you were afraid to climb suddenly doesn't look so steep. You gain a new perspective, and you realize that fear was never as big as you made it in your mind. Every time you take a step forward in the face of fear, you grow. Your confidence increases, your resilience strengthens, and you build momentum. This momentum is what carries you to greater heights, allowing you to tackle bigger challenges and pursue bolder dreams. It's also important to remember that fear often lies. It tells you that you're not ready, that you're not good enough, that you'll fail. But think about this. How many times in your life have you been afraid to try something only to find out later that you were more than capable? Fear loves to exaggerate, and it thrives on keeping you stuck. The next time fear shows up, instead of running from it, lean into it. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? And if it does, can I handle it? Most of the time, the answer is yes. Even if things don't go perfectly, you'll gain something valuable: experience, wisdom, and the ability to face the next challenge with even more strength. Imagine what your life could look like if you stopped letting fear dictate your decisions. Imagine the opportunities you could seize, the relationships you could build, and the dreams you could achieve. You owe it to yourself to step up and face those fears, because on the other side is everything you've been searching for. So, stand tall, take a deep breath, and step forward with courage. Fear might try to hold you back, but it cannot stop you unless you let it. You're braver than you believe, and every courageous step you take brings you closer to the life you deserve. Safety feels good. It's predictable, comfortable, and free from risk. It's that place where you feel in control, where there's no fear of failure and no uncertainty. But let me ask you this: how much of your potential are you leaving untapped because you're choosing safety over greatness? Settling for safe is like living in a small, cozy room with the door locked. It may feel warm and secure, but outside that door is an entire world of opportunities, growth, and adventure waiting for you. Safe may protect you from failure, but it also keeps you from success. It shields you from discomfort, but it also blocks you from discovering the extraordinary. Greatness requires you to move beyond what's comfortable. It demands that you take risks, embrace challenges, and step into the unknown. Yes, there's a chance you might stumble or fall, but every fall teaches you how to rise. Every challenge forces you to grow stronger, and every risk you take brings you closer to achieving something truly remarkable. Here's the truth: the life you dream of, the goals you want to accomplish, and the person you want to become, they all exist outside of your comfort zone. Staying safe might get you by, but it won't get you to where you want to go. Playing small might feel secure, but it won't bring you the fulfillment that comes from realizing your full potential. You think about the people you admire, the ones who inspire you. They didn't settle for safe. They dared to dream big, to take bold action, and to face the obstacles in their path. They were willing to sacrifice comfort for the chance to create something extraordinary. Greatness doesn't come to those who wait for the perfect moment. It comes to those who are willing to step into the arena and give it everything they've got. But striving for greatness isn't just about achieving big goals or making a name for yourself. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about pushing your limits and discovering what you're truly capable of. It's about waking up every day with a determination to do better, be better, and live with purpose. When you settle for safe, you limit yourself. You rob yourself of the opportunity to experience the joy and pride that come from overcoming challenges and accomplishing something meaningful. You miss out on the satisfaction of knowing you gave it your all, even when the odds were stacked against you. Striving for greatness doesn't mean you won't face setbacks or failures. In fact, those setbacks are part of the journey. But each one is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become more resilient. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals and strengthens your belief in your ability to achieve them. So don't let fear of failure or the lure of comfort keep you from going after what you want. Don't settle for a life of just enough when you have the potential for so much more. Dare to dream big, and then take the steps necessary to make those dreams a reality. Remember, safe might feel comfortable, but greatness feels fulfilling. Safe might keep you in the same place, but greatness moves you forward. And while safe might shield you from risk, it also prevents you from discovering your true strength. You were not born to play small. You were born to make an impact, to leave a legacy, and to live a life that inspires others. So don't settle for safe. Strive for greatness. Step out of your comfort zone, take the risks, and chase your dreams with everything you've got. You have what it takes, you just have to believe it and act on it. Setbacks are an inevitable part of life. No matter how carefully you plan or how hard you work, there will be times when things don't go as expected. You might face failure, rejection, or challenges that feel insurmountable. But let me tell you something, setbacks are not the end of the road, they are opportunities in disguise. They are stepping stones that can lead you to greater heights if you choose to see them that way. When we experience setbacks, our first instinct is often to feel defeated or discouraged. We question ourselves, our abilities, and our decisions. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, why me? Or maybe I'm not cut out for this. But here's the truth. Setbacks are not personal attacks. They are part of the journey. Every successful person you admire has faced setbacks, often more than you can imagine. The difference is how they chose to respond. A setback is only a failure if you let it stop you. If you choose to learn from it, adapt, and keep moving forward, it becomes a stepping stone. It becomes the very thing that propels you towards success. Every time life knocks you down, you have two choices. You can stay down or you can get back up, dust yourself off, and try again. Think about this. Some of the most valuable lessons in life come from setbacks. They teach you resilience, patience, and problem solving. They force you to think differently, to innovate, and to find new paths. They show you what doesn't work so you can get closer to what does. Setbacks sharpen your character and build the strength you'll need to handle the successes that are waiting for you. Let's take a moment to reframe how we view setbacks. Instead of seeing them as failures, see them as feedback. A setback is life's way of saying, not this way. Try another. It's a sign that you're being redirected, not defeated. When you approach setbacks with this mindset, they lose their power to hold you back. Instead, they become tools you can use to move forward. For example, imagine you're climbing a mountain and you hit a dead end. You don't give up and go back down the mountain, and you find another path. That detour may be longer or harder, but it still leads you upward. The same is true in life. Setbacks are detours, not dead ends. They may slow you down, but they don't have to stop you. It's also important to remember that setbacks often come just before breakthroughs. When things seem the hardest, when you're facing obstacles that feel overwhelming, that's often when you're closest to a breakthrough. The pressure you feel in those moments isn't meant to crush you, it's meant to push you to grow. So how do you turn setbacks into stepping stones? Start by shifting your perspective. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? Look for the lessons hidden within the challenge. Maybe it's teaching you to be more patient, to refine your skills, or to approach a problem from a new angle. Next, take action. Don't let the setback paralyze you. Use it as fuel to keep going. Adjust your plans, try a new strategy, or seek advice from someone who has faced similar challenges. Remember, a setback is not a stop sign, it's a signal to recalibrate and keep moving. Finally, celebrate your progress. Even if you're not where you want to be yet, acknowledge how far you've come. Each setback you overcome is a testament to your strength and determination. It's proof that you're capable of handling whatever comes your way. Life is not about avoiding setbacks, it's about learning how to navigate through them. Each one is an opportunity to grow, to become stronger, and to get closer to your goals. So, the next time you face a setback, don't see it as a failure. See it as a stepping stone, one that's taking you closer to the success and greatness you're destined for. You have the power to turn every obstacle into an opportunity. Believe in yourself, keep moving forward, and remember, the only way to truly fail is to give up. As long as you keep going, every setback is just another step on the path to your dreams. Life is unpredictable. No matter how carefully you plan, unexpected challenges will arise and circumstances will shift. But here's the good news, you have an incredible ability to adapt. You are more resilient and resourceful than you might realize. When you believe in your power to adapt, you unlock the strength to navigate any situation, overcome obstacles, and thrive in the face of change. Adapting doesn't mean surrendering to circumstances, it means adjusting to them, finding new ways forward, and growing stronger in the process. Think about the challenges you've faced in your life so far. There were probably moments when you thought, I don't know how I'll get through this. But you did. You found a way, you adjusted, you learned, and you persevered. That's the power of adaptation. One of the most important aspects of adapting is flexibility. Life rarely goes according to plan, and rigidly clinging to a specific path can leave you feeling stuck and frustrated. But when you're flexible, you can pivot, explore new possibilities, and find creative solutions. Flexibility doesn't mean abandoning your goals. It means finding new ways to achieve them when the original path is blocked. Adaptation also requires a mindset shift. Instead of seeing change as a threat, start seeing it as an opportunity. Change often brings growth, new perspectives, and unexpected opportunities. It's not always comfortable, but it's through discomfort that we discover what we're truly capable of. The ability to adapt means you can transform challenges into stepping stones and turn setbacks into setups for success. Resilience is another key part of adaptation. Life's challenges can feel overwhelming at times, but resilience is the inner strength that helps you keep going. It's the ability to bounce back after a setback, to keep moving forward even when the path is unclear. Resilience grows every time you face a challenge and choose to rise above it. Believing in your power to adapt starts with trusting yourself. Trust that you have the skills, intelligence, and creativity to handle whatever comes your way. Even if you don't have all the answers right now, trust that you'll figure it out. Trust that every experience, even the difficult ones, is shaping you into a stronger, wiser person. Adaptation also involves letting go of fear. Fear of change, fear of failure, and fear of the unknown can keep you stuck in the same place. But when you embrace your power to adapt, you realize that you don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to take the next step that just is needed and keep moving forward. Take inspiration from nature. Think about a river flowing down a mountain. When it encounters a rock or a blockage, it doesn't stop. It flows around it, over it, or even reshapes its path. That's the essence of adaptation, finding a way forward, no matter what obstacles you encounter. Believing in your power to adapt also means being open to learning. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to gain new skills, knowledge, and perspectives. When you approach life with a willingness to learn, you become more adaptable and better equipped to handle future challenges. And remember, adapting doesn't mean you have to do it alone. Seek support when you need it. Talk to friends, mentors, or colleagues who can offer guidance or a fresh perspective. Collaboration and connection can help you adapt more effectively and remind you that you're not alone in navigating life's changes. Finally, celebrate your adaptability. Acknowledge the times you've adjusted, persevered, and grown. Remind yourself of the challenges you've overcome and the ways you've transformed as a result. Each of these moments is a testament to your strength and your ability to adapt to whatever life throws your way. When you believe in your power to adapt, you stop fearing change and start embracing it. You realize that no matter what happens, you have the ability to adjust, to grow, and to thrive. Life is full of twists and turns, but your adaptability is the compass that will guide you through it all. So trust yourself. Be flexible, resilient, and open to new possibilities. Believe in your power to adapt, and you'll find that you can handle anything life puts in your path. You're capable of more than you know, and your ability to adapt is one of your greatest strengths. Every great achievement in human history began as a dream. Someone dared to imagine a reality beyond what was considered possible. They saw a vision of what could be and decided to pursue it relentlessly. Dreaming big is where it all begins. It's the fuel for ambition, the spark of innovation, and the foundation of a life filled with purpose and meaning. But dreaming alone isn't enough. To turn those dreams into reality, you have to act boldly. Dreaming big means allowing yourself to think beyond limitations, beyond your current circumstances, and beyond what feels safe. It's about giving yourself permission to imagine a future where you're not just surviving, but thriving. It's seeing yourself achieving goals that once seemed out of reach and living a life that excites and fulfills you. Big dreams inspire you, challenge you, and push you to grow. They give you a reason to get up every morning with purpose and determination. However, many people hesitate to dream big because they're afraid of failure, afraid of judgment, afraid of the work it will take to get there. But here's the truth: small dreams don't ignite your soul. Playing small might keep you safe, but it won't bring you the sense of accomplishment and joy that comes from pursuing something truly meaningful. The size of your dream reflects the size of your belief in yourself. So if you want a life that excites you, you need to dream bigger. But dreaming is just the first step. A dream without action is nothing more than a wish. If you want to turn your dreams into reality, you have to act, and not just act, but act boldly. Bold action means stepping out of your comfort zone, taking risks, and putting yourself out there even when the path isn't clear. It means being willing to face obstacles and setbacks with determination and grit. Bold action requires courage because pursuing big dreams is rarely easy. There will be moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. You may encounter people who question your vision or tell you it's impossible, but acting boldly means believing in your dream, even when others don't. It means trusting yourself enough to take the first step, even if you don't have everything figured out. Bold action is also about persistence. Success doesn't happen overnight, and the journey toward your dream will have its ups and downs. But every small step forward brings you closer to your goal. Each action, no matter how small, is a building block for your dream. Boldness isn't about doing something dramatic every day. It's about consistently showing up, putting in the effort, and refusing to give up. Acting boldly also means embracing failure as part of the process. Every failure is a lesson, a stepping stone that brings you closer to your goal. The most successful people in the world didn't avoid failure, they learned from it. They used it as an opportunity to grow, to adjust their strategies, and to come back stronger. Bold action means viewing failure not as the end, but as a necessary step on the path to success. And let's not forget the ripple effect of dreaming big and acting boldly. When you pursue your dreams, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage, determination, and success become a beacon of hope and possibility for those around you. By daring to dream big and act boldly, you're not just changing your life, you're impacting the lives of others as well. So how do you begin? Start by defining your dream. Get clear on what you want and why it matters to you. Don't be afraid to aim high. Let your imagination run wild and create a vision that excites you. Once you have your dream, break it down into actionable steps. What's one thing you can do today to move closer to your goal? Then take that step. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for everything to align. Bold action isn't about waiting, it's about doing. Even if you're scared, even if you're unsure, take the step. Momentum builds with action, and the more you act, the more confident and capable you'll become. Remember, dreaming big and acting boldly isn't about being fearless. It's about being courageous despite your fears. It's about believing in yourself and your vision, even when the path ahead is uncertain. It's about taking control of your life and deciding to create a future that aligns with your deepest desires. Your dreams are worth pursuing, and you are capable of achieving them. So dream big, act bold, and give yourself the chance to live a life that truly fulfills you. The world needs dreamers and doers like you. Start now. Your future is waiting.